This is Rap the News, and early this morning, not early this morning, I had a dream about our captivity, and basically in the dream, it was Hebrews lined up militant style, row by row, and God was over us. It's like He had us all lined up and stuff like that. And I wasn't lined up, I was watching the lines, so I'm like, uh, in the back of the lines, like watching all the Hebrews in formation. So they were all in formation, like lined up, row by row by row by row. And this is funny. It's like uh, there were numbers by each person. So each person, like midway, they had a number like floating by them, like numbers like 3, 4, 7, 6, something like that. They were like numbers by everybody. And then under the numbers was a song. And so I knew what the song was saying at the time. I forgot what it was saying, but it was like something that He loved us, something like that. And the song was like it's like God picked a somebody who could sing very well. So this person who sung the song sung it very well, and it was saying, something about our captivity, and God loved us, right? And so here's a number, a song, and then you got all the Hebrews. It just seemed like men though, all lined up, row by row by row by row by row by row. Militant style. Nobody breaking rank. Everybody lined up evenly. It was like straight lines. And then all of a sudden, God went to the first row, and He started releasing them, like letting them go. And He's like, your captivity is lifted. Your captivity is lifted. And so they was taking off. I don't know where they were going at first. So they all running. As soon as he did it row by row, so it was an order to it. And so they ran, and then they start coming back with Gentiles. Yeah, yeah. So after they gathered all the Gentiles didn't have any clothes on. It's like they was all like buck naked, but I can only see from the waist up, and so they was like all buck naked, and then they were lined up in the same spot we were in, row by row by row, militant style, shoulder to shoulder, nut to butt, as they said in the military, foot to toe, nut to butt. Anyway, so they they was all lined up. Straight, not breaking rank. And then God spoke and said, "You're going into captivity." And that was pretty much the dream. And so it's almost like the dream is saying that we're getting ready to trade places, because, well, I ain't gonna say the dream is like saying that. It is actually saying that. It is saying that, because I didn't know what He was gonna do with us. I just know He had us all lined up militant style, and then He started releasing us, and then I didn't even know what they were gonna do when He released them. They just went and gathered Gentiles, and then wherever they were standing, they placed a Gentile, and then basically the Gentiles, God said, y'all going into captivity. And then I woke up, and it ain't something that I go to bed thinking, oh, the Gentiles are going to go into captivity. But the book already says you are going to go into captivity. Those who led in captivity will also go into captivity. And what God meaning is, if you benefited off of it in any type of way, or you Gentile in any type of way, had anything to do, live in the land, anything, you're going into captivity. It's like I heard some Gentiles say, well, we came over here from another country. My parents came over here from Italy, or they came over here from Greece. They don't have nothing to do with this country or nothing like that. But the moment you come to America, and it was built on the bloodshed of the black man and the Indian, the bloodshed of the innocent, you're benefiting off of it. The hard forced labor of slaves. When the country was already built and you come over here, it's just like if somebody built a car, and you wasn't there when they built the car, but you get in the car and ride it when you come to that town, you still benefiting off the car. If you never got in the car, you never took that ride, then that would be something totally different. So, you guys tell me what y'all think in the comments. Wrap the news.